Hello, welcome back to another EPC Teardown Guide. Today we'll be taking a look at the HP ProBook 445 G11. This model in particular has a Ryzen 7 processor in it. It's not going to be too different than the previous ProBooks we've taken apart, but still today we're going to show you how. Now let's get into it. We'll start with taking off this back cover. Pretty easy, it's just these 5 captured Phillips screws. Alright, and to get the back cover off, what I like to do is just use my nails and just grab right here. Pull straight up. Of course, you can always just use a small tool like this if you want. So this screw may not be all the way out. Hope it is. This one is. There we go. It's a bit stuck. All right. As always, we'll start with getting the battery out of here. This model, actually the screws holding it in were the ones from the back cover, so it's held in by these 2 little latches down here. Let's pull those down. Comes right away. Pretty easy, that one. Though you'll have to disconnect the battery. Just like that. Then we can go ahead and get this drive out of here. We have a short screw over here on the left. And then a longer screw over here by another one of those latches. It takes off the shield and the drive all at once. Next up, we can get this LCD lid combo out. Start with disconnecting the Wi-Fi cables. It's held down by this little plastic shield. Just pick that up, it's just a piece of tape. And now we'll take out the Wi-Fi cables. Remember when pulling these things out to try and grab as close as you can and pull straight up. Put as little torque on those cables as you can. Don't want to damage those or the chip itself. And we can then get rid of the display connector. Just pull that up and away. Now we have 5 screws, 3 on this side, 2 on this side, holding it in place. And now to get this off, what I'll use is my thumbs to slowly raise this up so that I can push directly on the hinges and then pull them away. There we go. Get that to the side. There are other ways to do it, but ideally you want to try and prevent too much of a torque when pulling off the lid, because these little plastic standoffs are basically just guides. They can't stand up to very much pressure. So next up, we'll go ahead and get the CPU fan out. So it's not connected to the heatsink. It's just held on by these 3 screws. And then this little connector right here. There we go. Tend to use just my thumbnail to pull it out. And there's the fan. We can go ahead and get this bracket off over here on the right side. There's just another 3 screws holding it in place. Pull those up, and that should just come up and away. Not strictly necessary, but I'll show you anyway. Let's get this metal shield off. And you'll see underneath of it is where the RAM's at. Not sure exactly why they cover it in a shield, but sometimes they do. Now we can go ahead and tackle the motherboard proper, which I believe has 4 of these screws holding it in place. Next to most of these screws, you'll see a little indicator that says the size of them, so try not to get them mixed up. Now we just have a few ribbon cables to take out, 4 of them, I believe. There's these 3 down here at the bottom. And once you pull the latch up and get the cable out, go ahead and close the latch again. It helps keep the little latch cover safe. They're pretty delicate. And there's the one over here on the left. This one is small and long, so it's a little more delicate. And it's a little more difficult to take out too because of its proximity to the board. But it comes out all the same. And now lastly, we've got this little speaker connector over here. Pull straight out. And from there, you should just be able to grab the board on the left side. And it should pull up and away. There's a few more things we could take out if we wanted to. For instance, looks like the touchpad is removable on this model. Just a couple of screws holding it in place. The fans are held down. The speakers are held down here. And we have this daughter board over here that has the Ethernet port and the USB. But that's where we'll end it today. And that's how you tear apart the HP ProBook 445 G11.
Don't feel like doing a teardown yourself? Have not just one, but hundreds of devices taking up space? EPC is a global leader in the ITAD field, and it's our goal to reduce e-waste and give devices a second chance. Reach out to us today to learn more.